Hey guys, this is Prophetic Seer at propheticseer.com. I have an amazing story about the sun today, and this is just coming out in the last day or two. An enormous ring is developing upon the surface of the sun. You guys can see it here. This is amazing because it shows the signs of the times that we're actually living in the times what Jesus spoke of, with there would be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the face of the earth distress of nations. We are in that time period right now. And I really do believe these are the times that were spoken of in those particular passages. I mean, just look at this. Enormous ring is developing upon the face of the sun. Look at this ring. Look at this. This is just a very strange phenomenon. I don't think this has ever been seen before. What is the strange ring that has been developing upon the face of the sun? Sunspot 1112, located on the southeast quadrant, has been a source of a giant filament that is currently stretching 400,000 kilometers across the face of the sun. However, today there appears to be development of an enormous circular ring which looks to be linking with this huge magnetic filament of sunspot 1112. Most of today's various wavelength images of the sun all show this feature over at the SDO, Solar Dynamics Observatory, which is a NASA website. Here's the solar filament that they are talking about, this sunspot, which they believe could erupt. SpaceWeather.com today reports a vast filament of magnetism is cutting across the sun's southern hemisphere today. A bright hotspot just north of the filament's midpoint is UV radiation from sunspot 1112. The proximity is no coincidence. The filament appears to be rooted in the sunspot below. If sunspot flares, it could cause the entire structure to erupt. The active region merits watching. Now, what concerns me is that if indeed this is a huge magnetic filament nearly encircling the entire sun, it is now currently directly facing the Earth. If sunspot 1112 does erupt, could the entire filament explode into a massive CME? This particular phenomenon will be all over in a few days as it rotates around the sun, but it serves to remind us that there are more and more events happening on the sun as we transit into the next solar cycle maximum, peaking between 2012 and 2013. So there is danger in a sense that there is a possibility that this could erupt. Now, if this does erupt, what it would do would be to send massive amounts of solar radiation, a solar storm that would be heading towards the Earth and would probably, most likely, if this is a huge explosion like we've never seen before, knock out all communications, satellites, cell phone, anything with microchips could be completely and utterly shut down. That includes your cars. It could totally bring everything on Earth to a standstill, at least the part of the Earth that is facing the sun. Now here is another website here, Science and Technology. It says sunspot 1112 erupted today at 1900 hours UT, producing the brightest solar flare in nearly 3 months. Click here to view an image of the M1 class explosion from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. Let's see if we can find that. Now here's the solar flare from the actual website from NASA. Look at this. Amazing. We will be discussing this event tonight and other topics of interest in the news at www.propheticseer.com. Come on in. We have a live podcast that takes place with a call-in show where you can ask your questions, state your facts, or share your comments. www.propheticseer.com. Be there.